truffle wax. I want you all to be sitting down. I mean, not that I imagine any of you are standing up, because obviously Afflewax like to sit, perhaps to lie when they're watching Relax with Lego, but I cannot urge you enough. If you are standing, you need to sit down now, because something very, very, very terrible has happened. And I think in Afflewax history, this may be our worst moment. It's worse than the Great Scattering. It's worse than the Precipice of Death. It's worse than the Fumble Fingers incident. I'm afraid to have to tell you that I've already been in here for over an hour, and I've just realised that the camera wasn't recording. And I hate to tell you, but this is where we're at. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. That's today's build. But what I'm going to do, I have gone inside. I have made myself a coffee, and I'm absolutely committed to giving you a build today. So I'm going to carry on and do what would have been tomorrow's build for you. I know I'm slightly making light of it, but it's actually because I'm borderline hysterical. Now, let me show you around what happened, what I did. I found a way of fixing it. I fixed it up there. Anyway, okay, so here is the weapons dispensary shop bit. So there's like powerful crystals here, there's weapons on the wall. There are little micro figures of, they're supposed to be like superheroes, so they can buy minifigures of themselves. Superman is up here with his $100. I was rather pleased with this. This is Spider-Man leaping and also doing a web at the same time. Down here, I should go in actually, I'll go in. Down here I did a rack of magazines that superheroes might like. Robin here has bought himself a pair of Doctor Strange's whirligigs from the weapons dispensary. This, I was quite pleased with. This is where they can buy their clothes. They can work out what clothes fit them with these interactive machines. And there's some folded up clothes here. There's cupboards down there, and this is this just behind this mannequin are a row of 3 legs with different belts on. You can just see the belt, just to show off the belts there. There's dynamite down here. Can you see that? There's dynamite down there in a barrel. And then there's a phone on the side here for when there's problems with this is a very officious teller, shop assistant. Anyway, that's the emergency phone in case there's any ruckus. I mean, there is ruckus because obviously there's baddies up here as well, so there's clearly always ruckuses going on. You might like to know that this is Bruce Wayne's mother and father. I thought that would be a nice touch for the pictures going up the escalator. And this is a bit I was very pleased with. If you see through the window there, you can see Catwoman there, and she's swinging underneath the escalator from a bar there. So anyway, I mean, I don't know what to say to you. I don't know what to say. But that was today's build, but I'm not going to let you go empty-handed today. So we will now crack on with what would have been tomorrow's build. What an absolute business. May this day go down in infamy. I just stopped then because I was just gathering myself and putting together some bits and bobs for today's build. But I won't lie, I feel absolutely crushed. I was talking to you all as I was going along. I mean, I'm virtually speechless. I'm going to have to do club business all over again. Oh, now then, what colour tiles shall I use there? I need twos. Oh, let's use gold. I think I've got enough. I mean, we are doing the grander Emporium, aren't we? Now I'm going to have to be a little bit inventive here because this calls for 30 of these, and I haven't got 30 in the same colour. But I think if I think I can make it look balanced by having black ones here and here, and then these are rather fabulous, aren't they? Gary Blair. This is the second time I've read this out today. I shall enjoy it exactly the same amount as I enjoyed it the first time. Gary Blair. Hello, Emma Kennedy, he starts off. It's good to hear you again and see your gnarly mitts in action. Can I please may humbly make a teeny weeny suggestion that may aid in your valiant efforts to include as many comments and suggestions from your loyal followers as possible, specifically those of us who mainly comment on the YouTubes, because we're watching you. I mean, it's turning into a rant, please note. Watching you on the YouTubes, because we're watching you last thing at night, tucked up with our chocolat caliente, and can't switch to the twits because it makes our videos shudder uncontrollably. Oh, I'm so sorry. My ever so humble suggestion would be this. Get ready. Get ready. All of this is in caps. Why don't you read the YouTube comments live like you do Twitter business instead of relying on fictitious Google emails? Hey? Then he quietens down. Thank you in advance for your kind of, sort of, maybe, if you can be bothered, attention, Emma Kennedy. If I can be bothered. If I can be bothered. Let's just break that down, shall we, Gary Blair? If I can be bothered. Is there perchance another channel, Gary Blair, where the whims and desires of all the people watching are accommodated? Is there? Is there, Gary Blair? I'd love to know if there is. I'd absolutely love to know. Do tell. If I can be bothered. Tell you, if I can be bothered. If I can be bothered is now out here for the second hour in a row, accommodating the wishes and desires of my beloved Affelwax. If I can be bothered. Absolute shake of it. I mean, I'll try. I'm slightly worried that there might be, it might be a bit tricky, to be honest. Now, will you look at that, please? That's rather lovely, isn't it? I slightly wish these were dark blue to go with this, but needs must. Needs must. I can only imagine what Katie Hall is going to have to say about the build that wasn't a build. I mean, just awful. Now then, let me get this down. What colour? I want green. Let's call in for that colour. But we're about to get blue windows. I mean, that would be good, but I'm not sure I've got enough. Should we do this? Should we do this green? I think I've got enough of those. No, oh, it has to be the same colour all the way. Oh, hang on then. Hang on then. Might have to be white. I think I'm running a bit low on these. On white. Well, let's see. Rain Cullen says, is Kitford O'Bert now Irish? He could be. Is he one of the O'Bert from Leitrim? Oh, I don't know. We're going to have to ask him. Are you one of the O'Bert from Leitrim? Are you? See, I'm worried about this. I sort of think this might have to be this blue, but I'm going to need to find. Hang on. Let me see how many I've got in here. Firkling, light Firkling. Because look, light Firkling. Light Firkling, light Firkling. How many do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Light Firkling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on, we can find another one. Light Firkling. 8. Light Firkling. That's not supposed to be in there. We'll put that in tile top 1. Thank you. Light Firkling. Light Firkling. 1, hang on, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need to find one more. Light Firkling, light Firkling. I bet a lot of you now are staring at this. Ah, there it is. Got it. Firkling's over. You can come back, Jackie Swan. Firkling's done. Oops. Look, you see, now I know I can do this. Now I know that I can do that. It's just lovely. Oh, I mean, not all of it. Thank you. Can't get enough of the doodah now. Thank you. Thank you. Love me a bit of, love me a bit of doodah. That sounded rude. Yes, you see, because it needs to match up with the wall. I'll get to Twitter Business in a minute. For the second time today. Oh! Oh! I do like Spider-Man though, don't you? Noreen had suggested that there was dynamite in the corner. Yes, Joel Perry. It says, entirely up to you, but I think a little bit of preparation and planning before would have made it a little bit less stressful. Yeah, I think you're entirely correct. You're quite right that I'm willing you to find the correct path that I know you have. That was, of course, about when I couldn't work out how to fix this to anything. I mean, I cheated a little bit because I went for putting it on top rather than hanging. But, you know, Graham Triggs, the official referee of Relax with Lego. I'm doing this up now. He says, maybe you could use something like this to scoop up small Lego pieces and pour them into a container without the precarious shuffle of the side of the table. Just pressing. Wait till you see this. Hello. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Well, the funnel and scoop is a super idea, Mr. Graham Triggs, but there's another suggestion coming up later, which I think you will like a lot more. But, you know, we'll get to it. It's Gary Blair. Gary Blair says, Doctor, we'll see you now, Lady Swan. Just look what he's holding. That's presented without comments. Bevis. Now, hang on. I think we're going to do this in this blue. How many do we need here? 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm so sad you didn't get... honestly, I was having such fun doing it. Oh well. Bevis mustn't like strawberry, the sensei, Bevis the mutterer, Lego whisperer. He says, it's very weird of them to have given such a massive space for the escalator and lose that amount of floor space. I completely agree with you, Bevis. Completely agree with you. Totally and utterly agree. Oh, now we want 1, 6. 6 singles. So let's have 4 white. Let's have 4 white and 2 blue. Just to keep it nice and balanced. Okay. Oops. All right. Bevis smells like a strawberry. The sensei, Bevis the mutterer, the Lego whisperer, says, I'm feeling awfully out of sync on this build, in that I'm meh, whatever works for you, rather than complaining you've got it wrong when everyone else is having a breakdown over it. I wouldn't say they were having a breakdown, Bevis. Just, you know, the Afawak gang are very demanding in what they want, and they know what they like. I think that's fair enough. That's a rather lovely column, and I'm enjoying it. And I must say, it's like a million times nicer to look at than the one they've suggested. Gosh, do you know what I think? I kind of feel like we're never going to be able to go back after this, don't you? Is that what? Even if we have a whole kit, we'll want to customise it. That's my feeling. Now, yes, Bevis mustn't quotes me. I haven't seen Wonder Woman's plane. He says, is that a very deadpan joke? Or are you just not nerdy enough to get John's original joke? I'm afraid I'm not nerdy enough. Sorry, not nerdy enough. Soz about it. Soz. The joke being that she has an invisible plane. Just in case it's the latter, there are a couple of different actual Lego ones though, and a Duplo one too, I think. I have a vague memory that I now remember that she had a invisible plane, but I had forgotten. He also says that experimentation with pieces and realising something doesn't work and repurposing it is one of the things I love about doing a free build, that freedom to see what feels right rather than staying true to a fixed plan. Yep, I agree. Now then, we're going to do some windows, which is rather fabulous. So, now I'll tell you what is happening here. Hang on, 19, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oops. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Now, we do have a slight problem here because I haven't got glass. Oh no, I have. Oh, I have. Oh, I'm a genius. I'm a genius. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. What I love about this is that it feels far more superhero-y, doesn't it, than normal. That smells like a strawberry. Now, we have a choice to make here. We either have the tops in this blue or we have them in this grey. Well, it's blue-grey. I think because we've made this all dark blue, we go for this. I did try to get the windows all in the same colour, but it wasn't possible. It wasn't possible. Bevis Musson says, quotes me when I was referring to Jackie Swan. She says, yes, please, get it up, get it up, get it up. We're back to Jackie Swan again, aren't we? I mean, honestly, it's like you've all got one-track minds. Honestly, I mean, it's like, honestly, genuinely, have you all just got one-track minds? What's going on here? This is going to be lovely. Yeah, I didn't get into the technical tweets that Bevis sent me yesterday. Although yes, I will admit you were all helpful in giving me building advice rather than just complaining. It's like I'm back to being a proper sensei. Yes, I like it when you're a proper sensei. That's what I like. But he, if you were wondering about how I could attach that, he sent a picture of a brick, and it's this one. It's that one. I mean, why didn't I think of that? What was wrong with me? What on earth was wrong with me that I forgot that one? For goodness sake. Bevis asks, is there an escalator or stairs up to the next floor? Because I suspect you've just tiled the floor where the second escalator is going to attach. Yes, I realised that pretty much immediately, and it was the first thing I dealt with back earlier today when I thought I was chatting to you. Oh no, here she comes. Little Sue. She's called Little Sue. She's little and she's called Sue. It's Little Sue. Hello, Little Sue.
Hello, it's me, Little Sue. No glasses, wrong glasses. I think there's a training issue here.
Honestly, do you know what was weird? I kept feeling a bit odd yesterday during the build, like I was confused or something, and like not right. And then when I ended yesterday, I came out of the Lego shed thinking, that was weird. It's like I was almost feeling faint. and just really, really peculiar. And then I realised it's because I had the wrong glasses on. I had my stupid bifocals, which I'm never, ever, 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 ever getting again. I'm never getting them again. They make you feel weird. Hang on, let me just check I'm doing this right. Yes, okay. All right. Let's start at this end. Feels a bit easier. Oh, this is a nice relax. I mean, I know I've been in here now for hours, but this is a nice relaxing little job to do, isn't it? I tell you what, though, I'm going to have a devil getting this up to here, because this wall, I made this wall taller. Well, let's cross that bridge when we come to it, shall we?
Sue says, nice start to the floor tiling, lovely colour.
Yes, look, I did it all. Look at that. Look how much you all would have loved watching me do that. Oh, it's heartbreaking. It's actually heartbreaking. By the way, I have a feeling that I might have to do some purchasing before we get to the Afflewack floor. I'm going to have to sit down and have a think. And also, I've got a problem now. I mean, a lovely problem, which Rosie Lee has given me, is that you've all got little Lego figures. How am I going to make you with the minifigures that I have? So that's a problem. So if you could please send in your suggestions as to how I'm going to make you all. Now you know what you look like in Lego form. I'm all ears.
I fear the stress of coming up with an off-the-cuff design,
says little Sue,
along with keeping us Afflewacks entertained. Is too much for you, Emma?
It's not, little Sue. Yesterday I had the wrong glasses on. I had the wrong glasses on and I hadn't done enough prep. That's what happened. I came in without having done the work. I hadn't done the prep. I turned up to the exam having not done any revision. That's what happened yesterday. That's what happened.
Maybe a bit of Blue Peter should be allowed to keep you from having a full-on meltdown. We love you too much for that to happen.
Oh, I love you too, little Sue. Now we get to the bit that is thrilling. And I think this is going to be a very, very, very popular choice with the Afflewack gang. Joanne Price says, "Oh, well played, Professor Lego, on the genius space making idea. I'm telling you that that has transformed this build, absolutely transformed it. Emma, would one of these help for viewing and then reboxing small pieces?" Get ready. Yes! Yes, it would. Totally going to get one. 100%. Professor Lego, I like that suggestion. Most intrigued to learn how effective it is. It certainly looks worth trying. Then Kitford O'Burt. Oh, I mean, look, the transformation has occurred. Kitford O'Burt. I think you are going to have to be Irish. Kitford O'Burt. This appears to be a very nice way to deal with Emma's sweepings. Yeah. I've given Kitford O'Burt a slight sibilant S, but that's probably right to differentiate from Noreen Cullen. Ruth Hayes, as I was spreading marmalade on my toast just now, I found myself singing Little Sue's song. Little Sue. She's called Little Sue. She's little And she's called Sue. It's little Sue.
That's my song.
I know. I know it is. I know it is. Oh no. Scrub down. Scrub down. Here she comes. It's Jackie Swan. Super relaxing build, Emma. Had to restart from 16 minutes in as I had nodded off. Now this is good because we like it when Jackie Swan nods off. Self-isolation doesn't induce restful sleep, so this was very welcome. P.S. Love the weapons display and the whip. Has it been borrowed from the red room? Oh, Jackie. Is there no end to her? Jackie. Joanne Price also says, oh, Jackie. Oh, Jackie. Jackie. Oh, no. Oh, no, it's Katie Hall. Bring, bring. Bring, bring. Hello. Hello, Relax with Lego. How can I help you? Yes, it's me, Katie Hall. Can I just, Katie, I'm just warning you that your phone call tomorrow, I might have to have a manager present. Yes, all right, thank you. Thank you. I mean, wouldn't a great lesbian, thanks again for that word, Uncle Strawberry Masterchef, like yourself, have a spare bench scraper lying around that could be repurposed to scoop up Lego? She's cross, I haven't got an implement to scoop up Lego. I mean, I can't blame her. No, Katie Hall, I haven't, but as you all now know, Joanne Price has made a super suggestion, which I will be following. Then she says, loving today's build, Emma. Slow and steady, very relaxing. See, look, it's weird, isn't it? Like some people like there's not much happening going on. I wonder about the blue tiles at the back of the escalator hole. Should there be some kind of fall protection barrier? Yeah, I mean there is no fall protection barrier there, but what's her face? Catwoman is very much swinging around there, so I can't see anyone going there. Also, why can't you take out the grabber on the wall and attach directly to the stud? Yes, I was in a meltdown yesterday. I won't deny it. I was in a complete meltdown, and I'm blaming it entirely on the bifocal glasses that I shouldn't have been wearing, that made me feel very, very confused. Very confused. Now, will you look at that? That's pretty good, isn't it? That's pretty good. Yeah, okay. Tell you what though, I might change these here. Look, I did put grey in yesterday, and I think I have got those in black, and I think I want to change those to black, so let's do that now. Oh no, not one of those. It's this. No, that's brown. There we go. I fear those tiles will need to be pulled up. Yes. Yes, Professor Lego. And they were, so don't worry. And also I'm going to change these to gold tiles. All change. All change, please. All change. Gold tiles. All change. All change. Thank you. Oops. Oh, I need 4 of these. Dirty dur. Oh, I hope I have got another 2. Let's have a look. I'm running a little low. Crumbs. I haven't got one. I've run out. Oh no, wait, no, that's brown. Oh, can we, no. If I got 4 brown, it might have to be brown then. Oh, that's upsetting. I tell you what, I'll go and find one from there'll be one somewhere. on another build that I can just whip off and no one will notice. I'll sort that out. But let's put a gold tile up here. And we'll put that there for now. Fix it later. When I've found another one. Right, hang on. Let's just put that back in place. Well, I think that's lovely. I like that a lot. Yes, Professor Lego, I fear those tiles will need to be pulled up, as that is where the elevator from the 2nd to 3rd floor will go. She won't be able to attach directly to the stud, as they both have a stud facing outward, but your idea does work if we change the brick. See, this is another, yes, look, but you see, Professor Lego was all over it with a picture. I did post the URL yesterday. This was about the secret website that does special tiles. But I suspect the increase in replies makes it easier for things to get lost. Here it is once again. Be warned, I saw lots of lovely tiles. And trust me, so did I. But there's the URL if you want to go and they're basically, it's called Firestar Toys. They're unbelievable. They've got unbelievable tiles. Tanya now dreaded it. Oh heck, she went and looked. Those tiles, the wood floor look, the Bakewell tart. Oh dear, I didn't know such a place existed. That's going to pass a minute or two, isn't it? I mean, honestly, I've gone absolutely loopy for it. Just getting out some long white tiles. We might come a bit of a cropper here, FYI, but where does this go? Oh, that's handy. Oh, hang on. Okay. All right. Oh, that's good. Right. Professor Lego, it's new to me as well. This is the Firestar Toys. And quite honestly, it looks dangerous to my poor bank balance. Yeah. Gary Blair, all he had to say was, oh my crikey. Yeah. So, Professor Lego, I do have a few thoughts on today. Your use of the extra space is brilliant. I am loving the weapon sales desk. I realise it lacks consistency, but planning tile patterns off camera seems reasonable to me. I do have a suggestion for the armour piece. Now, it will require reworking the wall a little. To do so, you may find it easier to remove the entire wall and then put it back once the conversion is complete. What if the batarang, down there, and the whip were vertical and side by side over on the right-hand side of the wall? This didn't happen, but you know, we can imagine it. It didn't happen, but we can imagine it. This would free up the space about the clip on the left-hand side. Now remove that clip, leaving the hollow stud available. To have the armour on the wall, I suggest the following. One moment to create a suitable image. Now you may need 2 1x1 round bricks or a couple of 1x1 round plates to get the correct height. Once you do, though, the armour should be able to sit on top of it like a fake body. Alternatively, the back of a brick, modified 1x1 with headlight, should allow you to use the stud on the back of the armour. I hope one of these helps. I mean, he's just lovely. He's just absolutely lovely. I love you, Professor Lego. Thoroughly impressed with the doodah skills on display. Oh, so happy. So happy. And also, I might add, he adds, Emma was spot on about the avatar. Here is a screenshot from the second. See, look, kitty birds. Kitty Bert, there was no moustache. No way I would have remembered that days later. That's one fast-growing moustache. Kitford O'Bert. I'm absolutely loving the name Kitford O'Bert. Absolutely loving it. Oh, yes, I forgot to say, not Irish, from Wiltshire. We can give you a little country twang, I suppose. I'm happy with the country squire epithet, being a denizen of Wiltshire. All the countryside, but only half the Wurzel of Somerset. Name and profile pic have been changed accordingly. Thank you. Thank you. And that concludes, for the second time today, Club Business. For the second time. Right, let's get out my tile tops. Ooh. Let's get out my tile tops. Okay. Now, have I got enough of these? Yeah, I think I have. Yeah. We're doing a pretty good job here, aren't we? Single tiles. I think let's keep it white. I'm quite liking the alternate nature of this. Aren't you? Right. What happens now? Let's have a look. What happens now? Yes. Okay. Two singles. Running perilously low on white now, but that should be level. I'm afraid we've only got these in this colour. Okay, we have a slight problem. Look, they're one down. I wonder if I could put double. I wonder why they're one down. What have I missed out? Oh, I know what these should all be on a... Okay, right. Let's fix that. Let's fix that immediately, shall we? Shame I haven't got gold. These should all be on a single two. What colour should we do? Could do this blue. Though I'm wondering if I should do something neutral. Or I could do white, of course. So I'm worried we're going to need the white. Have I got a lot? I have got a lot of white. All right, let's do it white. Let's do it white. See what I'm doing. Might pull this back so you can see a bit better. Yeah, how's that? I like those black and white columns, don't you? Light furkling. We need a name for today's catastrophe. I don't know what happened. I really don't know what went wrong. Didn't record a single thing. Not a single thing. I've got a feeling I did get a... Do you know what it might have been? I did get a phone call like right before I'd sort of started, and I wonder if I thought I had pressed anyway. There's no point going over it now, is there? It's all done. It's done. It's done. It's done. Now, we are now going to find out what the lemon yellow looks like. I'm sorry, but this is all I've got. What goes at the end? And if I've got... It's going to have to be black, I think. Okay. I'm going to have to order some more of these for the next floor up, otherwise we're going to be in trouble. We're going to be in mega trouble. And 2 blacks. Okay. That's all right, isn't it? That's not too bad. So now, so that goes on there. No, wait. No, not quite on right. There. That's it, that's down. And now we want ridges. I do wish I had these in white, but I don't. Sad times. Small one. This is where we're going to have a little bit of trouble because I have built this up higher than the instructions, but that's all right. We just need to work out what we're going to do. Okay. And now in here. And have we got? I've got another white. Light furkling. I've got a light yellow. UE. Now, what do we do here? Have I got enough? Just see what I've got here in terms of dark blue. Well, I've got that many dark blues left. Hang on. Let's just see. I mean, it's not going to get round, is it? You know what I could do? I have got the light blues. I've got these as well. All right, tell you what. Let's go multicoloured. Or let me see what I've got in my. You know what I could do? So I've got these these lemon colour, and that actually. Let's see if I can get round. How many have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, let's see. Let's see. Now, I have slightly got a problem here because I've got to fill in that that corner. Now, how am I going to do that? Professor Lego, please help me. How do I fix this problem here? I have got several of them. Do I layer up? Probably. Yeah, because that would get it there. So if I put some singles in there, I have got some lemons. There, okay. And now I think I'm going to have to use let me just see what gets us up there. This blue. I mean, it doesn't look right. I'd prefer it if it was black, but I'm not sure if I've got black. How many of these have I got? Pulling out some more dark blues. There's Firkling, sorry. Sorry, Jackie Swan. No, that's black. Oh, are we going to do it? Like Firkling. see if that's enough. I might have some more in there. Oop. But that sort of ties it together, doesn't it? Oh, 3 chairs. So, to have to keep one of those back, I suspect, for... I wonder if I've got another one somewhere. Oh, brilliant. Yes, I have. Okay, look, we can do that. And that. And that's it. Oh, no, wait. And then it's level. And that needs to be stuck down properly, look. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. Okay, good. Well, we got away with that, didn't we? Let me put these singles in here now. Let me see what I'm doing. Put these into the 2 pot. That in the 4 pot. Put that away. Down. There we go. Right, so I now think we are tiling. I think we're tiling now. We're tiling. And I'm going to put these here. White. Actually, we don't need that because we haven't gone up inside. I need some 8s here. Then 3. Now what 4. No. Six and a 3. Okay. I feel like I've grabbed victory from the jaws of defeat today. Don't mind telling you. You should have seen the absolute abject despair I was in earlier this morning. Abject despair. Now, we've got something exciting happening here. And I'm wondering, oh no. Oh, that's really annoying. Oh, that's really, really, really annoying. I've made a fatal error. Can I fix it? When did they go in? When did they go in? Oh, no. I've made a terrible error. You know these bits? I've made a mistake down here. And it means I can't, oh, well, I could do it, I could just do 2 here. If I just do 2 there, then we might have to live with it now. Have I got those pieces anyway? Let me put a nice tile on top of those so they don't look so ugly. Oh, for a gold tile. How have I got a single gold? Oh, let's do this instead. Let's do this instead. I think it'd look nicer. There, that's nicer, isn't it? Makes it look a bit more shiny. Okay. Now we can do what we need to do. So go back up there. It will make a difference. We'll like it. It's not quite as is because I've mucked up, but I'm sort of grabbing it back. So we want 2 of those. Okay. 2 of these. There should have been 4 of these, but needs must. And goes in there. That's that. Okay. And where are they? There we are. I've been waiting to use these. Let's have that. Actually, I have got some other. Yeah. Shame I haven't got another gold one. Or have I got another gold one somewhere? Just having a, oh no, let's use the silver one. That was quite nice. Hang on, what colours have I got down there? Well, we could go for a bit more balance here with, let's have like a red. And that. Yeah, let's save the gold one. So they've both got silver on the end. Let's do that. Oops. There. That's a lovely one though, isn't it? I'll put that back in my accessories. And guess what? Guess what? We're going on. So here we go. Moment of truth. Oh, I redid the shop sign as well.